Good day everyone, I'm Miracle Ramento Mancera, a first-year student at Asian Institute of Technology and Education at Chiang Quezon Province, taking a Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Mathematics. So today we will have a simple and easy tutorial about the different types of relation so we can easily figure out whether it is reflexive, symmetric, and transitive relation. So let's begin with reflexive relation. So in reflexive relation, every element of the set is related to itself. Okay, so here's an illustration in reflexive relation. So as we can see here in our illustration, there are connections between 1 to 1, 2 to 2, and 3 to 3. So our ordered pairs are 1, 1, 2, 2, then 3, 3. So it is reflexive relation because all the elements have the arrow to itself. Okay, so let's continue with the reflexive, the opposite of reflexive relation. Okay, so as we can see here in our illustration, the only connection we have here are 1 to 1, then 2 to 2. So it is irreflexive because there is no connection between 3 to 3. So let's continue with the symmetric relation. So in symmetric relation, the first element is related to the second element. Then the second element is also related to the first element. Okay, so here's our illustration in symmetric relation. So as we can see here, there's a relation between 1 to 2, then 2 to 1. And our ordered pairs are 1, 2, then 2, 1. So here the arrow thus goes back from the first element to the second element of a set B, then second element of a set A to the first element of the set B. Okay, so we have here anti-symmetric relation, the opposite of symmetric relations. So we have here the connection between 1 to 2, but we didn't have a connection between 2 to 1, so that's why it is anti-symmetric relation, because the arrow didn't go back. Okay, so transitive relation. So in transitive relation, the first element is related to the second element, and the second element is related to the third element of the set, then the first element must be related to the third element. So here in transitive relation, it does the shortcuts from the first element to the third element. Okay, so here the illustration in transitive relation. So as we can see here, there is a connection between 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and the shortcuts between 1 to 3. So our ordered pairs are 1, 2, 2, 3, and 1, 3. So it is a transitive relation because it does the shortcuts from the first elements and the third elements, which is 1 and 3. Okay, so let's go with the opposite of transitive, which is not transitive. So as we can see here in our illustration, the only relations we have here is from 1 to 2, then 2 to 3. So we don't have shortcuts from 1 to 3. That's why it is not transitive. So take notes, in reflexive, the arrows goes to south, while in symmetric, the arrows goes back, and in transitive, the arrows dash the shortcuts. Okay, so don't forget this, and that's all. Thank you.